For life's bumps and bruises, we're here with Holly the herbalist.
Hi.
And we just finished jarring up the fresh Arnica flower. Oh, there's some leaf in there as well. This is the Arnica Balm.
Yes, and it's beautiful. The flowers were so beautiful. Malcolm harvested them in the foothills,
That's right.
I think.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so Malcolm infused fresh Arnica flowers and leaf into olive oil, and then we combined them with wintergreen and peppermint essential oil for this balm. It's part of the herbal first aid kit we have here. So when you're out and about, you get an injury that's bruising. Arnica is typically historically associated with that. And then or when you have aches and pains, so wintergreen and peppermint have what we call a rubefacient action.
I like
which
that
means,
word.
Yeah, so you might put it on and notice your skin gets kind of red. So that means the inflammation is coming out of your joints to the surface of your skin where it kind of escapes, because you don't want it like lingering in there and just causing you grief for your whole camping weekend or your whole hike.
So, very important that this one is topical, building on that idea of the rubefacient, right? To kind of like, you can put it directly on an area, again, as Holly said, to kind of draw out that inflammation. Also, Arnica, we've got it in two different forms at the shop. We have it as a liniment, as well as we were out of our balm because, last time from last year, can only pick so much. And again, this year, I was only able to pick so much. This is what we call a limited harvest, where it's literally me going out, picking those fresh flowers, and this year I actually decided to include leaves as well, which do have some of the medicine not as potent as the flowers, but still worthwhile putting into the mix. And we got a limited harvest of this, so we were able to kind of get the balm restocked. But Arnica is one of those things, like, great topically, but you don't want to consume it or get it into the bloodstream. So if there's kind of a area of impact or injury where it's an open wound, you wouldn't want to use either of those. I was on a plant walk recently, and I was kind of explaining, it's like, oh yeah, you don't want to consume Arnica internally. And then the woman's like reading the book. She's like, "But wait a minute, this book says you should consume Arnica internally." I was like, "Okay, we'll keep reading, keep reading."
Goodness.
Yeah, consume Arnica internally as a flower essence or homeopathic. It's like, yes, there's a key distinction. Those two,
Yes.
for sure, you can, and many people do consume internally because they're so dilute. They don't actually, I would say in the case of the flower essence, doesn't actually have any of that active chemistry. And with homeopaths, the idea is it's diluted over and over and over and over again. So essentially, it really isn't there. Totally different thing. Amazing, wonderful, kind of more energetic, vibrational medicine versus this as a topical.
Yeah, the main difference between like homeopathy and herbal medicine is it'll be like 1/1,000,000th of a part of Arnica versus like a 1 to 5 oil. 1 part Arnica to 5 points oil. So big difference.
Totally. Okay, well, we've used, as we often classically do, use olive oil. It's a nice choice. Keeps, it open to most people if they're maybe opposed to, say, like an animal fat or tallow. I've also had some feedback, as wonderful as tallow is, sometimes you actually even need to add an oil to make it not so kind of thick. But we do add a little bit of beeswax to kind of firm it up into a balm, and it goes on nicely. And then those amazing qualities, the analgesic, pain relieving, even like cooling properties of the wintergreen and the peppermint.
Yes. Yeah, for sure cooling.
Yeah, so it's a great one. All right, limited edition. Got it on the shelves. There's 2 different sizes, both pocket size, purse size, whatever you need for your adventures this summer and beyond. See you soon.